Hello, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be. As you all know, my name is Evangelist Dr. Esther Olayinka Diya. Today, I want to talk to you about relationship and marriage nuggets, and we'll be talking generally about what we look up to as a woman. What we look up to in choosing our partners. And a lot of us, especially women fall into this category. We tend to look for a partner. We tend to look in our partner, in the man that we want to make our future husband, to be a man that is very vast, very knowledgeable, a man that knows his points, a man that is well versed in education, well versed in things of life, politically, educationally. Say it, the man is good in it. A man that is, very intelligent and astute, in his work, a specialty in his field. Somebody that's just very, knowledgeable, very intelligent, very brilliant, probably came out the best in his class, probably, have the best awards as the most outstanding student, and whatever vocation they're in, they're just simply the best. Very intelligent and knowledgeable. And this is what we look up to, we want to see in our future partner. And I say again, women fall more into this category than men. Women look more to see in a man. They want to see that intelligence, they want to see that brilliance, they want to see that knowledge, they want to see that the man is very knowledgeable. And because we want our men, we want our husbands to be able to nurture us, to teach us, to guide us. We want a husband that we can look up to intelligently. When it comes to intelligence, when it comes to knowledge, when it comes to being astute, we want to see in a man that we want a man that is very vast in this area, a man that can stand, a man that is well versed in his field. And women fall more again into this category. We tend to think that because the man is well versed in his and knowledgeable in his field, he is very intelligent, very brilliant, we tend to equate it that at the same time the man will have sense. Because this man has so much knowledge, is brilliant, is vast in his field, it comes out very knowledgeable and bring to the table a whole lot of knowledge, does not mean that he has sense. Having sense is different from knowledgeable. It's different from being first class in your field. It's different from being, the best in your vocation or in your specialty. You may see a surgeon, a medical doctor, but they don't have sense. Yes, it is okay for a woman to look up to a man to be of more knowledge, of more intelligence. Like I said, women, we tend to want to be. That's why younger women we marry older men. The disparity in age between a man and a woman is usually up to a year, 2 or 3 or 4 years difference. Younger women marry older men. When I say older, I mean just a few years in age. When you look at the age of two parties, in a relationship, you see that usually the man is usually older than the women. So we women, we're younger, we want somebody that is a little bit older than us, somebody that is knowledgeable and well versed in things of life. Just like the word of God says, it even correlates with the word of God that says to a man that treat a woman with delicacy, with knowledge, with patience. She's a more more delicate. She's a more delicate species. So do not deal with them harshly. Deal with them with patience. Deal with them with knowledge, and all manners of understanding. That's how even God even said it in the Bible, that a man should deal with the woman with patience, with calmness, with understanding, because the woman is of a weaker vessel. But so it relates in life into reality that it's only, it's only reality that a woman will look up to a man for knowledge, for understanding, for navigation of the family and everything. It's only it's only correlates with the word of God here. But then I say to you, women, it does not mean that the man that is intelligent, that is well versed in knowledge, that knows a lot of things in life, in politics is good at this, in education is good, in his specialty is the best, in this and that, and is an orator, he can speak and everything, does not mean the man have sense. A lot of men are there that are good at professors, but they do not have sense. When I say they don't have sense, what are their decision modes? How do they make decisions? These are where you should begin to rate the man. After ascertaining that is knowledgeable, that is well versed in knowledge, that he can be able to teach you some things, you'll be able to lean on him for knowledge in some areas, you expect him to be well equipped to navigate the family. But then you need, most importantly, to look at his decision making model. I would call it his decision making model. How good is he at taking decisions? When he has a disagreement with his sisters, with his mother, with his brothers, what were the causes and what were the decisions he took? How did he resolve them? Look at those things. How has he been able to show wisdom? Is he showing wisdom in decision taking? You see, you're looking for that word wisdom in decision taking. A man may be a professor but do not know how to resolve a conflict. He may not have an IQ or a little bit of intelligence or know-how on resolving conflict. And when you marry such a man, how do you expect him to resolve the conflict in your home? When you come into disagreements, when you have a little bit of, issues here and there, disagreements here and there, arguments here and there, how do you expect him? What are you looking up to? What are your expectations in his ability to resolve conflicts? Because if you're not careful in decision making, in making sure that you marry the man, the right man, for the right reasons, not only because he's good. It's good to be intelligent, to be smart, to be knowledgeable, but make sure that's not only the criteria or the platform, the pedestal that you are using to choose your life partner. You must also rate him on his decision making. How is he able to resolve conflict? What are his words? What are his positions to his mom, to his sisters, to his brothers? What are in his heart? What are his principles of life, the priorities? Does he make his family priority? A man that makes his mother a priority, and the way he talks about his mother will let you know the kind of man you're marrying. Remember that his own queens raise kings. A man that is a king, if your future queen is raised by a queen, is he treating his mother as a queen? Is he attending to her issues? How is he portraying his mother to you? That way you'll be able to know how he's going to portray you to his parents and to the world. When you are in disagreement, when your heart is in sorrow, when you are not happy with him, when you are angry, how do you think he's going to attend to such issues? Is he going to count it as insignificant? Is he going to just sweep it aside, sweep it under the table as not significant? Is he going to just ignore you? You will know by the way he's acting, by the way he's attending to conflicts in his personal life when you are in courtship. So women, most especially, be careful in the way you choose your partner, in the way you choose your husband. Do not equate acquired knowledge, intelligence. Do not equate his gifts, or is gifted in school. Is a gifted child. Is a wonderful professor. Is gifted in knowledge. Is gifted. Do not equate such gifts with spiritual gifts. When I say spiritual gift, I'm talking about wisdom. I'm talking about perseverance. I'm talking about the fruits of the Spirit. I'm talking about patience. I'm talking about the willingness to do the will of God, to put God first, to attend to whatever is creating issues, this conflict and disagreement in the home. The way you prioritize that is how you will also know that you are getting with the right person in marriage. Don't just pick up a man. Don't just get married to someone because he's going to bring in a lot of money. He's very intelligent. He's going to be the best in his field. He's going to be a great professor, a great surgeon, a great doctor. He's going to be this, and not look at the important aspect of it as well as how is he resolving conflict? Does he have sense? That man, does he? You see, the spiritual aspect of it, the spiritual gifts as well, the spiritual aspects of a man are also, is intelligence, spiritual intelligence. That's the way I should call it. Does he, as much as he has this physical intelligence, does he also have the spiritual intelligence to navigate your family? Does he have sense? Can you rely on him in matters of the heart, in matters of the family? Some home, the man is just a bookworm. The man just doesn't care, doesn't even know how to say, I'm sorry. Some people, even they don't say it, they know how to show it. He doesn't even know how to show it. He's just there, and the woman is withering up inside, is in pains, a constant pain, and it affects the growth of the family. It affects God's ability to fulfill his call upon you, on your husband, in that family. It affects God taking you to your right destination when there are so many conflicts, when the heart is perpetually in pain, when you begin to regret that who have I come to, in agreement with, who have I married. So please choose well. Make sure the man you are getting married to is a man that has sense, a man that has spiritual gifts other than physical gifts. Thank you. Talk to you again. I'll be coming up more, and I'll be seeing you more. Again, my name is Evangelist Dr. Esther Olayinka Diya. Thank you for watching. Bye.